Hello everybody, hello future copy traders. Well, I thought I'd give a video presentation just because you can't capture everything in a written format and it's not as effective in conveying the message. So people are now these days often asking me, Peter, what is this copy trading all about? I'm interested. Well, I'm going to tell you. So copy trading has come about as a result of technology, which has replaced a certain function. And that function was for traders in the past to be able to receive a trading instruction by means of a signal, and that signal came in the form of either an SMS or email directly to you, instructing you to make a buy or sell order. It doesn't matter what financial instrument it was. And that was a paid-for service. People paid for that. And it's endured all these years, for the last 20 years as far as I'm aware, for all that time, because it worked. The only problem with that was, if you get an SMS or an email, you don't always see it immediately. And when that signal comes through, you've got to type an SMS, you've got to type an email. It takes time. So those buy and sell orders weren't always valid. Sometimes if you were lucky, you got in at a better price. Well, technology has replaced that function and now allows us to copy trade buy and sell orders instantaneously from another expert advisor's or expert trader's account to your very own trading account in an instant. No delay. It's less than half a second. It's 0.2 seconds. You are duplicating the success of an expert trader directly into your account. This changes the game, people. It changes the game in dramatic ways. Because traders are some of the wealthiest people in the world. And sure, forget all that you've heard about forex trading and all that kind of stuff. People lost money, I know. And people lost money because people were under the impression, which brokerages gave them, that they could make money by just learning a strategy. Well, trading isn't that easy. There's a whole psychological mindset that goes with it. And it takes years. But some people get it in an instant. They get it. Or they have the discipline to follow that strategy and nothing else. What they didn't tell you was that your mindset is part of any strategy that you follow. If your mindset is not what it should be for trading, and there's a specific mindset that goes with it, which nobody teaches you, you will fail. You will lose money. And for some brokerages, that's the point. Because some brokerages bet against you. Some brokerages are the casino. Because they know that if 95% of their clients are going to lose money, they will take the opposite side of your position, knowing that eventually, in 2 or 3 months, you will lose all of it to them. This is why you don't want to trade with brokers who trade against you. You look for ECN brokers. So forget what you've heard. That bullshit is gone. It's out of the way. It's gone. Not applicable to this. Is this Bitcoin? No, it's not. Is this a pyramid scheme? Copy trading is about duplicating the success of already successful traders who do so for a fee. Most of them do it for $40. Small fee, tiny fee compared to insurance companies. Even if you have $100,000 in your account, that fee is still $40. Now traders make anywhere from 200% and upwards a year. They make 1,000% returns. They make 4,000% returns. Some of them make 26,000% returns. And they do that through leverage of 1 to 500, which means they can trade 500 times more stock in their trading account than they would normally be allowed to. And because of compounding in their account every day. As a retail investor at an insurance company, you don't have compounding every day. You've got compounding once a year. And as Warren Buffett said, compounding is the most powerful force in the universe. You get it every day. Well, not you, not yet. We get it every day in our trading accounts, which is why we can get the 4,000, the 26,000% returns. And let me tell you, there are guys who are doing better than that. What this allows you to do is to have your very own hedge fund. Traditionally, you need more than 10 million rand to be in a hedge fund on a retail basis with a fund. These investment funds, over the long term, 20% is considered really good if you average that every year. Over the long term, 20 years. I can show you performances where our guys are making 20% a month, 60% a month, 70% a month, and that's compounded every month. The returns are amazing. Now, I know you've been programmed and brainwashed by insurance companies and the TV who are owned by financial institutions and their lackeys. To be programmed with things like, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Well, there is always the exception to the rule, and something that the big boys know and you don't. This is one of them. This is one way to get out of the rat race. You can go from 10,000 Rand with a 4,000% return and end up with 400,000 Rand by the end of the year. Let that sink in. How long do you have to do that with traditional investments? Your entire life is what the answer is. Your entire life. I'm giving you the opportunity to do it in 1 year. 1 year. And the following year, let's say you make an 800% return. You can take your 400,000 Rand and go to 3.2 million. People are doing it. And you know who is doing it? All of those who aren't skeptics. There's no skeptic amongst them. You either think you can, or you think you can't and you won't. Those who think it's not possible aren't. Those who hope and are doing it, are doing it. Okay, that's the difference. The technology makes it available and possible. Think about it. It's just common sense. It's not rocket science. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to see performances of existing clients. When you go to an insurance company and you want your big 20% return, do you ask to see the returns or performances of existing clients? No. You look at the fund fact sheet. Now, our traders have detailed statistical sheets, more informative, more detailed than any fund manager I've ever seen. You get a breakdown of every trade, how many gains and losses they've made, what their biggest profit was, over what period of time they held those positions, everything that you need to know to make a good decision to follow a trader. But we already have a couple lined up for you. We've already done the research. There is a risk in trading, but the risk here isn't losing your 10,000 Rand. That's not the risk. The risk is staying in your 20% investment for the rest of your life, expecting to be able to retire. With real inflation being lied about in order to keep interest rates low, prices are escalating beyond any investment returns that we can get at an insurance company. Think about it. You know, man. You know what I'm talking about. Look at those food prices. DSTV prices, electricity prices, fuel prices, and it's way beyond anything. And if you expect your lifestyle to keep up with that, it's not going to. You need more. You need something more. This technology allows us to break free of the current paradigm. We can retire in 2 years and do it at age 30 and go live our life. The big risk is working for the next 10, 20, 30 years. That's the risk. It's not the 10,000 you think you may lose. The risk is not taking the risk. Anthony Robbins says that in order to duplicate success, you must mimic and duplicate successful people. Hello? That's exactly what this technology is doing. It allows you to duplicate the success of really good traders who are doing it. You can see the statistics. You can see how many people are following them, are copying them, and how much money is invested with them. The money is always in your account, in a brokerage name in your account, earning dollars. It goes 24/7, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's on auto. You don't have to have your laptop or your computer on for it to work. It gets put on a server or a cloud somewhere where it will never miss a signal ever. Even if there's a civil war, you've still got this thing going in the background working for you. When the economy collapses, you've got this thing going for you. It's a nest egg. It's a bailout. It's a retirement package. It's extra money. It's less work. So I'm charging a small fee for it, $25, showing you how to implement this technology in your own life. Put it on set and forget. It's not a lot. You got $1,000, you'll make that $1,000 or that $25 back in a day, I guarantee it. I should be charging $200, $500, $1,000 for this stuff. But you're lucky you're one of the first few. It won't be this price forever. So as an introductory offer, I'm doing it for $25. It's my know-how, my intellect, my thoughts on the matter, showing you the way to do things and avoiding the pitfalls, so that you can create a life that you always wanted. And as a past financial advisor, I always wondered, how the hell was I going to do that with the current paradigm? I always wondered, until the universe showed it to me. And now I'm doing it full time. I'm bringing that information to you. And my burden is relieved. I know how to do it. So we're going to form a club. You're going to get membership for $25. And behind that membership wall, you will find the details on how to do it. I will be available for you from a distance or in person if you want to see me. I'll be available online. I'll be doing seminars eventually in person or in public when it takes off. This is a cost-effective way of doing it now. If you are at a distance and you are unsure about the technology, we can do a team viewer meeting online. I will take over your computer and implement the technology there right in front of you, and we'll do it together. The only thing you need to do is check into your account every once in a while, either to add more funds, which most people do, or to withdraw it and spend it. That's it. That simple. So, explore my site, become a member, pay the $25 membership fee. People are always looking for freebies, right? But knowledge and information is power, and I'm giving power to you. So don't try to get it for free, because I'm charging way too little. All the best, my friends. I'll see you on the other side. My name's Peter Berner, and I'm going to change your life.